Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Uniquely Royale here. I feel like that I'm just smiling so hard right now. I don't know why. But if you're new, that's my name. And I have come back from a very long break. You guys, I know it's been a very long time. I got discouraged when I was doing my YouTube videos because I was just like, ain't nobody watching me. But it's okay because I'm back and I'm going to try my very hardest to do what I need to do. So, as you can see by the title, what is going on? I know you're like, what in the world? What is she doing? But you guys, I have a perfect explanation. So let's get into it. So let me see where I stopped off at. I need to go to my channel, you guys. Just bear with me. Hold on. Okay. My last video, let me go because I don't know which was. Okay, was it this one? Okay, 8 months ago to travel with me to Atlanta, visiting All Nations Worship Assembly. Okay, you guys, that was 8 months ago. I think this is the very last one. Okay, how long ago was like 8 months? Was that in like August? I think. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up where I think I left off at. So at the time, I did not have a job till 2019 of like June. Okay, I was going back and forth about what I'm going to do. Am I going to get another job, or am I just going to go straight into what the Lord called for me to do? But really, it was nothing like that. Well, it kind of was. But anyway, so I ended up, a friend of mine ended up messaging me and texting me, well, there's a position at this hospital where I work at, and do you want to work here, blah, 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 blah. And I was going back and forth in my head, like, okay, Lord, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? You know, I don't want to keep, sitting around the house and, just thinking about what I'm going to do. So I went ahead, I went to my public library, and I put in the application, and she was like, okay, as soon as you put this in, my supervisor, she's going to give you an interview, yada, yada. Okay, immediately, like the next day, they called me, and I'm just like, we going to offer you this position. I got an email, then I got a call, and I'm just laying here on this bed right here, you guys, this one. And I'm just like, okay, what am I going to do? Okay, Lord. So I went ahead and took it. And I was really, truly in the battle in my head. I'm like, okay, is this the enemy talking, or is this God talking? Like, I was just back and forth. Like, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I ended up taking the job, and I went ahead and went in for the interview, and then I got called back in for the peer interview, and it was good feels, good vibes. I'm like, okay, this may be it. All right, cool. Ended up working, and I started, to be exact, June 17th, 2019, I started, we had to go through all of this orientation, 3-4 days, however long orientation is for you, but for me, it was like 3+, it was like a whole entire week. It was a lot, because this is like a big hospital. So, ended up meeting, some friends, yada, 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 and I'm working. Okay, August, September, October, December, no. And yes, December 2019, I was starting to get this feeling like I was losing my passion for CNA. Okay, excuse me, let me rewind. I am a certified nursing assistant in the state of North Carolina. And that's what I've been doing for about 6 years now, since 2014. To give y'all some backstory. Okay, fast forward. Here we go. December, I was starting to lose my passion. I'm literally at work, and I'm going to patient rooms, and and I'm constantly like, they on the call bell. I'm just like, okay, what is this? Any other day, I'm fine, even though I know it's stressful, yada, yada, yada. But today, this particular day, I was just like dwindling downhill. I'm just like wondering, like, why am I feeling like this? And I didn't, think none of it, I'm like, okay, maybe it's just I'm very like tired, I've got this feeling before on the past experiences whenever I was learning that I needed to quit. So I'm just like, okay, all right, God, I'm just feeling like this because, I'm tired. went in one ear and out of the other when I thought of it. I was like, okay, whatever. Anyway, keep going forward. It's January now, you guys. 2020. Pop, 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 pop. You know, we excited. Yeah, 2020. There's this church that me and my best friend goes to called All Nation Worship Assembly. We go there doing a 7 days night of prayer. Okay, you know, I'm going to go ahead and do it, you know, fasting. All Nations Worship Assembly, guys, is in Atlanta. Pastor LeBryant friend, Pastor Fanika friend, y'all. They even have a YouTube channel, Friends with the Friends. I advise you to go watch it. They're funny. They're thebomb.com, okay? Anyway. All right, so 7 days, night of prayer. At the end, whenever I'm finished, I cut the music off because I just have this cool, calming music on. And after I finish praying, there's nothing on. I turn the music off and I'm just sitting in the dark. Just like that, I heard the Lord say, you need to resign. Wait a minute. I feel like I'm losing air. Okay, look. I sat there for at least 5 minutes and I'm just like, okay, Lord, is this you? Like, what's going on? I know I didn't hear this. You know, I know that I knew, y'all. I knew. You know, as a scripture, there's a scripture in the Bible that says, bring it to me. My sheep hear my voice, and another one they will not follow. Listen, y'all. I know when the Lord spoke to me, and I didn't want to listen because I when I think about it now, I feel like I was in denial. I'm just like, okay, all right, you know. But I've had the feeling way before. Well, not way before. I had the feeling, you know, like me losing my passion. I'm like, okay, I know when I start getting like this, it may be about that time for me to leave. But I didn't want to think. I really didn't think nothing of it. But deep down, I'm just like, yeah, he's already starting to work on you a little bit, girl. Okay. So I got up, went to bed. Next day, you know, went to work, yada yada yada. And all that day, I'm thinking about what I heard, and I'm just like, okay. Like to this day, you guys, from after that day when I went to work, it's like it's a blur. Like I can't even like really remember. So, and that was honestly the first week of January. You guys, now it is February. Over these past couple of weeks, well, back in January, has been, I kept going back and forth of what I should do. But I do, January 28th, I quit. Literally. All that same day, I was like, okay, Father, what am I going to do? When is my last day? And I heard the Lord say Tuesday. Okay, I look at my phone and that's 2 weeks from the day, and the day that I put in, and it's 2 weeks from that day. I mean, that day was like a Wednesday, and then 2 weeks later, it was a Tuesday, January 28th. And I'm like, okay, that's my last day. Before I even do anything else, I put in my phone, in my calendar, January 28th, last day. Okay. Went ahead and typed up my 2-week resignation notice. Hi, this is my 2-week resignation notice. Period. That's it. So, I leave it in my draft. This is what I do. I leave it in my draft because I didn't want to put it in at the moment. But I still didn't do it. The day of reckoning come, January 28th. At the end of my shift at 7 o'clock, I started getting heavy. I'm like, okay, Father, am I going to put this in? Am I going not? Am I going to send it? Or am I going not? So I said, you know what? You didn't see? You're not saying anything. Like the Lord was quiet. And I'm just like, Lord. I was freaking out. And I'm like, okay. I'm not going to send it, period. I clock out, I get my stuff, and I'm heading down the stairway. Every step I took, y'all, I was getting convicted more and more. I was getting heavier. And mind you not, you guys, it was a Thursday. That weekend, me and my best friend were going to All Nations Atlanta for their 3-year anniversary. And as I'm going down the stairs, I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to take this weight with me to Atlanta. I don't want to be thinking about this whenever I'm in worship or whenever we're in service. I don't want that to be on my mind, and I can't even, lift up my praise and my worship to God how I want to. I stop at the stairway and I start crying, and I'm like, whew, okay, I need to get this together. I text my best friend and I'm like, girl, I need some help, encouragement, something. I forgot what I even said. She immediately started texting me, okay, obedience is better than sacrifice, yada, 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 yada. And then I'm like, oh, and then she texts me, and then she's like, what is keeping you from leaving? What's keeping you from leaving this place? And I'm just like, girl, I don't want to be broke. I don't want to sit up here and be sitting around the house not doing nothing. Yeah, I'm just everything that I'm, everything that I went through in the past with not having no money, and with about to turn my car in because I just couldn't pay the car note, all of that. I was thinking about all of that. Sorry. I was thinking about all of that, y'all. And she messaged me back, and I forgot the rest of the text message, but when she messaged me and she said, bye, Faye, that was it. I looked down at my feet and I said, here we go. I went right back upstairs, you guys. Went to the computer, put my, swiped my badge, went to my email, and it took me at least 3 to 4 times until I finally sent it. The first time I was just doing it off impulse, like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Like, no. I kept retracting. The 4th time, however long it took me, I said, okay, it had to be God, because I would have did it. But throughout that whole day, I kept telling God, you have to do it, God. I can't do it out of my own strength. You have to do it. So I quit. And whenever I think about it to this day, like, it doesn't feel like how it felt before. Because personally, I feel like I was spiritually immature. I have grown since 17, 18, and even 19. And where I'm at now, I'm just like, boo-boo, I'm good. Like, God got me. Like, I read the scripture every day, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta keep encouraging myself, because if I don't, I want to go downhill. I'm gonna let life get to me. And honey, money and all this other kind of stuff, like, I was looking at those material things for security. Like, you really gonna look at money? Money don't wake you up in the morning. Money don't dress you. Money don't, well, y'all, I did it. And I know, and you guys, let me tell you what I struggled with. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to this. I'm gonna tell you what I struggled with. Like, those past years, I struggled with family coming to me, asking me, what are you gonna do? You wanna go to school? Or you wanna find another job? Do you wanna come to a job here with me? No, I don't wanna do that. Like, I was so grounded. I'm just, and it's not crazy, but I'm like, no, I believe God. Like, and I struggled with that, you guys. Like, family kept coming at me, and I kept going into my quiet place, and I'm like, Lord, what is happening? Why are they coming to me? Like, it just brought me down so bad. I cried, and to this day, I'm free of that. And whenever I quit, it seemed like those thoughts came back to me. I'm like, Lord, I can't believe I'm doing this again. Do I have to go through what I went through those past years? Do I have to sit up here and go through family coming to me and probably friends? God, what is it? What do I need to do? Trust. Just trust. Believe. Have faith. Guys, during those 2 weeks, I also had actually, it wasn't a dream. I woke up around 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like, I wake up and I'm awake, and I'm just like, I raise up in the bed. I'm like, okay, I cannot go back to sleep for some reason. And then I'm like, it dawned on me. I'm just like, Lord, what is it? So I go back to sleep. Second night I woke up, And the Lord he must have knew I was going to go back to sleep. I heard Journey. Like, okay. I looked up Journey, to find it. And I'm just like, okay, this is going to be a journey for me. And then I had to think back to my best friend told me by faith. You guys, I have took another leap of faith again. This is the third time. Third time. But this time is not like how it was before. And I'm just so grounded in that. You guys, I don't have family coming to me asking me what I'm going to do, because